jam. Put your hands in the air, cause here I am. With the winners, man, and live, they cranking, man. And all my ratchet girls, no drama, man. Corleone's on the mic, he's the band. Meet up with your team, time to get it. Cheers to the good life, yeah, we with it. Bottles passed around, show some love. Pretty girls in the club, show some love. City to city, town to town. Even LA, crave the sound. ATL, they love it now. Shorty Corleone, DC, turn up right now. Turn it up, soul, turn it up. Turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up, security, turn it up. Everybody in the club, yo, turn it up. Turn it up, go and turn it loud, loud. Turn it up, go and turn it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn it up, come on, come on. Turn it loud, loud. Turn it up, turn it up, yo. Turn it up now. Here we go. DJ, turn it up. Turn it up. Here we go, yo. Turn it up now. Hand clap, yo. Hand clap now. Hand clap, yo. Hand clap now. Turn it up. Come on, come on. Turn it. Let's go, let's go.
Woo-wee. It is Throwback Thursday. Yeah. You tuned into the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media. Coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. Yes, indeed. Hey, look, I'm really excited about today. Is it 3 weeks now? 3 weeks ago, we went to a play down at the Lincoln Theater that I really enjoyed. We got a play coming up for this weekend, and the author, playwright, director, Miss Margaret P. Bean will be in the house. Yes, indeed, to talk about the play, and hopefully we can get some of her cast members up here. I understand some of them have to work, and hey, gotta pay them bills. I ain't mad at you for that, but hopefully we can get you to come up here and promote this incredible event called the Game Changer that will be this Sunday. So Miss Bean will be in here very shortly to talk about all of that. But in the meantime, in between time, you know how we get down on Thursdays. First and foremost, my co-host, Miss Lady, would not be able to make it in today. She has some circumstances which she has to take care of, and a pertinent situation, and I understand completely. And we looking forward to next Tuesday. Should I put the cat? Now, you know what? I'm going to wait to the end of the show, let y'all know what we got coming in next Tuesday and Thursday. Next week's going to be a crazy week. Just a crazy week. Along with the fact that next week is GoGo Radio Live's anniversary. Actually, yeah, it's our anniversary of being live. Okay, so GoGo Radio is a lot older than that we're going to be celebrating on May 5th, which is also Big G's birthday, Raheem Devon's birthday, day after I believe Stomp Dog's birthday. The Tauruses are real heavy. My main man Kirky, he just had his birthday. Who else? I'm telling you, Taurus is heavy. Leos is heavy in Go-Go. Scorpions are real heavy in Go-Go. I'm telling you, it's Leo. I think you got Sugar Bear, Dirty Rico, Funk. It's a lot of Leos, a lot of big name Leos, as well as this, Tauruses. And them Scorpions, the Scorpions is real heavy. So hey, keep it locked right here for this coming week. We got a lot coming up, and we're gonna be giving away some tickets. Yeah, we're gonna be giving away some tickets. For these coming up events next week, and so it's a lot going on. So I really want y'all to keep it locked right here on GoWIN Radio Live. What else? What else could I tell y'all about? Well, in the meantime, let's get to some of this good old crank. You know how we do on Throwback Thursdays. We like to hit y'all with with some of the old school joints and let you know that we are the number one outlet for indie artists and go-go music. Right here, GoWIN Media, comprised of GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWIN.media. So let me see what I want to start out with here. I kind of want to do something a little bit different today. I'm feeling a little froggy. I might want to jump out there a little bit on this right here. If you have, by the way, if you have any requests, please hit us up 240-389-33. Man, I always get this joint twisted up right here. 240-389-3397. 240-389-3397. If you have any throwback classics that you would like to hear, hit me up. Let me know. You know what? I am so glad that it stopped raining. It's a beautiful day out there today. So we're going to come with this right here. A What Band classic right here. Keep it locked right here on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio. The GoWIN Radio Show.
It's okay, don't be alarmed, come into me.
JD.
Sing it, ladies. Go on and let the rain pour. I'll be all you need and more. You can have my heart. We'll love you worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you still be the star.
Hey! We are Go Radio Live. Our music, our culture, powered by GoWIN Media.
Where you at, Kill B? Yeah. Is that Ashley right there? Hey, Miss Ashley. You bring Miss Yvette with you? Yes. Miss Ashley, Miss Yvette. Hey, Deuce, it's your turn to burn.
When I'm straight, show 'em how we rockin' the club. I'm straight, pop a couple bottles of bud. And I'm straight, 21st in the fiddle with thugs. And you straight, and I'm straight. Well, and I'm straight. Show 'em how we rockin' the club. And I'm straight, pop a couple bottles of bud. And I'm straight. Ladies at the top, and the babies with thugs. And you straight, and I'm straight. So there you go. Straight as the boy, they're all when we come together. Never, never, only go, it's with the bud. to all my real life Twitter, to all them Sherman Abbott Twitter, to all my good fellas Twitter, to all my MCs Twitter, to all them KDB Twitter, and rock crew, rock crew. Come on. 14 better. 14 better. 14 better. 14 better. So what? And be back. And be back. What's up, girl? Yeah.
You're tuned into the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, Windy C Radio, all wrapped up in GoWIN.media. Coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. I'm Nico the Go-Goologist. My lovely co-host, Miss Lady, won't be in today, but we will be holding it down because we will soon have in Margaret P. Bean and the cast, potentially the cast, of The Game Changer, a stage play that will be going on this weekend, this Sunday, to be exact. So she'll be in to talk about all of that. But keep it locked right here because we are the #1 station for ticket giveaways. And, I'm feeling like I'm in a giving mood today. So I want y'all to keep it locked in. We will be giving away a pair of tickets for something later on in the next hour. So, in the 1 o'clock hour. In the 1 o'clock hour, we're going to be giving away something. So I want you to keep it locked right here. We will keep you in tune for sure because we're going to keep hitting you with the crank, either the go-go or the good classic indie stuff because it is Throwback Thursday. So I have a little something that I really, really like from this young lady. I'm looking forward to her putting out some new material. Very, very talented young lady. She goes by the name of Shemaine. Keep it loose. It's one of my favorite tracks right here. This right here is called My Love. We gotta get you in here real soon, Shemaine. We gotta get you right back up in here. It's been a while since you've been here. You're tuned into the GoWIN Radio Show. Let's go.
Hey boy, I noticed you've been different lately. I can tell that you've been distant. Maybe you are slowly losing interest in the height of what we had, 'cause now you're treating me so bad. So you don't even touch me the same way, and you don't seem to care what I have to say. And when I cry, you look the other way. You swear that nothing's changed, but people change like seasons. Some of them have no excuse or reason. You used to make me feel so warm inside, but you cut off the lights, now boy I'm freezing. You had my love, lost my love, you wanted back. you're trying to fill your lies all up in my ear. You used to have no problems claiming me, and you never complained about saving me. Now all of a sudden you wanna be set free, and you need some time away from me. But people change like seasons. Some of them have no excuse or reason. You used to make me feel so warm inside, but you cut off the lights, now why I'm freezing. You had my love, lost my love. You wanted back, but you can't have it back so easy. Oh, no, 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 no. I gave my love, took it all, but you can't have it back so easy. You see, I gave you all my loving and you threw it to the ground. You said you put it on me, yeah, you used to put it down. Said you love me all around, but boy, you're losing your touch. Yeah, I love you so much, but it ain't gonna be enough. But baby, I remember when you said you loved me long time, and I remember when I felt like you were all mine. All I wanted was to give you good love and affection, but I guess I learned my lesson. Gotta move on to the next one. You had my love, lost my love. Wanted back, but you can't have it back so easy. Oh, no, 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 no. I gave my love, took it all, want some more, but you can't have it back so easy. But you can't have it back so
Eyes, blue skies,
easy.
new Versace frames. Thinking about the game, nothing changed but the players. Hoping grandma keep my name up in the prayers. Hood is a war zone, I ain't playing with you haters. I woke up this morning, see my man in the paper, said he went out on the cable, but he never made it back. Homies double crossed him for a quarter key and crack. All he heard was the cut from the backseat passenger. Same old story, every hood in America. Used to play ball, now the boy is a predator. Earned all the scars from shootouts on the regular. It's hard living in the city of God, cause you're so close to hell when you live on Gerard, yeah.
Be honest pays the price, so you won't have to pay. If only we would listen to what they have to say. There are songs from wisdom, there are songs from Satan, there are songs from loving, and there are songs from hating.
Go hard like Tony Fortune, get paid like Michael Frey. 10 rats, no tax, and get you sniped today. Turn on the news, another homicide on Channel 9. Roll up the cigarello, light it up and free my mind. Homies doing time, 25 in Leathersburg. He sent the letter, said forever he gon' rep the turf. Bought an arsenal of weapons to protect the work. Watching out for them boys wearing detective shirts. Taking pictures of niggas who look similar. Kingpins moving coupes with 12 cylinders. Go hard, black mob, John Dillinger. You wanna be like God, but you ain't real enough. New Jersey Turnpike in a rental truck. 2 gallons straight juice, it was in the trunk. They would've pulled us over, we'd have been really fucked. Made it home safe, flooded the whole city up.
There are songs from lust, and there are songs from pain. Some songs were done by chosen men, some from men insane. Groove, baby, groove on the light one time. Groove, baby, on the right. Ooh, dance, baby, to the light this time. Dance, sugar.
listening to WinDCRadio.com.
You said you love me, you said you care, but it don't matter no more. 'Cause when I need you, you're never there. You always left me alone. And I can remember a day in my life you were always here for me. And I don't trust you're gonna be by my side. I'm thinking it's my cue to leave. I'm good, gone. I'm moving on, you can't play me again. And you don't even gotta try to pretend that you were with me all the way to the end. You know you never gave 100%. I'm good, gone. I'm moving on, you can't play me again. And you don't even gotta try to pretend. And shame on me for thinking you were my friend, but I can promise you won't do it again. I'm good, gone. I'm good, gone. Yeah. You made me angry, you made me sad, but thinking back I have to say I'm glad it's finally over, this toxic thing. Won't be waiting for my phone to ring. And I can remember a day in my life you were always here for me. And I don't trust you're gonna be by my side. I'm thinking it's my cue to leave. I'm good, gone. I'm moving on, you can't play me again. And you don't even gotta try to pretend that you were with me all the way to the end. You know you never gave 100%. I'm good, gone. I'm moving on, you can't play me again. And you don't even gotta try to pretend. And shame on me for thinking you were my friend, but I can promise you won't do it again. I'm good, gone. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. I'm good, gone. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. I'm good, gone. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. I'm good, gone. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And I can remember a day in my life you were always here for me. And I don't trust you're gonna be by my side. I'm thinking it's my cue to leave. I'm good, gone. I'm moving on, you can't play me again. And you don't even gotta try to pretend that you were with me all the way to the end. You know you never gave 100%. I'm good, gone. I'm moving on, you can't play me again. And you don't even gotta try to pretend. And shame on me for thinking you were my friend, but I can promise you won't do it again. I'm good, gone. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I'm good, gone. Let it go. I'm good, gone. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I'm good, gone. Let it go. I'm good, gone.
Gotcha. Yeah, them Jones, you don't know what you did over there, but we're good. Yeah, it's exclusive shit, baby. It's a
Get it, got it good. I be steady chasing paper, man, just like a hustler should. My grind is orchestrated and perfected to the T. Don't they congratulate them people? Get like Get it, got it good. I be steady chasing paper, man, just like a hustler should. My grind is orchestrated and perfected to the T. Don't they congratulate them people? Get like I'm everywhere like a street sign. Got it? I'm gon' be fine. Off the pill, dog, I'm just like that with the way your teeth grind. This rap game is all mine. You get the E for effort though, NT for nice try, but you no competition for I. Got it covered like a blanket. Say it if I think it. Cup styrofoam or purple be the only thing I'm drinking. See me, I'm highly hated, often undergraded. So me saying I'm boss is really an understatement. Get it, got it good. I be steady chasing paper, man, just like a hustler should. My grind is orchestrated and perfected to the T. Don't they congratulate them people? Get like Get it, got it good. I be steady chasing paper, paper, man, just like a hustler shooter. My grind is orchestrated and perfected, guaranteed. Don't they congratulate them people get like me? My hat compliment the shirt, shirt compliments the shoes, shoes compliment the whip, whip compliments the chick, chick compliment my grind state, my mind state. Get it, I'm well known but stay low like hoes NY fitted. I'm 10 years in it, a minute's like business. 3 mixtapes, 1 album, this is only the beginning. Stay fresher than Doug, ladies hate to love me, fellas love to hate, but that's just fuel from my tank. I got money in the bank, dollar signs in my vision. Classes in session, listen up or get detention. I got longevity, the f y'all telling me? If homie more better, I retire cause I'm felling me. Honestly, I think that you be beating around the bush cause you delegate. I'm in it for the fatty, greenbacks, dead president. My flow is jive, heavisent, and elegant. Your rhymes is facade, what you talk is irrelevant. Just smelling me. Get it, gotta get it. Back steady chasing paper, man, just like a hustler shooter. My grind is orchestrated and perfected, guaranteed. Don't they congratulate them people get like me. Get it, gotta get it. Back steady chasing paper, man, just like a hustler shooter. My grind is orchestrated and perfected, guaranteed. Don't they congratulate them people get like me.
Kill Mo. This job like about to be one of my dumbest songs ever.
Frank Lucas.
I'm from DMV, Joe, where everybody is a Mo. Everybody is a Mo. Everybody is a Mo. Dashiki hoodie flow. Helly Hansen and some foams. Broke Bama nice clothes. Back for change in front of stoves. U Street beat a mauve. Thank God Uber drove. Shawty need her hair done. Her weave expired, it's a wove. I'm from DMV, Joe, where everybody is a Mo. Everybody is a Mo. Everybody is a Mo. I'm from DMV, Joe, where everybody wanna rap. Women, brothers. Everybody trying to trap. Brothers try to trap bugs. Women try to trap thugs. I'm just trying to trap a cat with a house good credit and her cousin is the plug. The cost of living smoke methamphetamine. That is high. Life insurance is $1. Brothers go funny when they die. I'm from DMV, Joe, where everybody is a Mo. Libras Murray, they girl. The same day they propose. Mumble sauce in a bowl. Bounce beat, go, go. You ain't really a rapper without a video with Ben's Chili Bowl. Cologne man be hustling. Bootlegger be trapping. Had the eclipse on DVD 2 days before the eclipse happened. I'm from DMV, Joe, where everybody is a Mo. Everybody is a Mo. Everybody is a Mo. Dashiki hoodie flow. Helly Hansen and some foams. Broke Bama nice clothes. Back for change in front of stoves. U Street beat a mauve. Thank God Uber drove. Shawty need her hair done. Her weave expired, it's a wove. I'm from DMV, Joe, where everybody is a Mo. Everybody is a Mo. Everybody is a Mo. I'm from DMV, Joe, where DC is gentrified. White folks jogging across the street. We cooking fish on this side. These girls got too much pride. Ignore you when you say hi. Well, screw you, lady. You ugly anyway. Lies. Grown ass man cry. I just really wonder why they do the most for complaining. Yeah, but did you die? Freshman meet them a ratchet. One who lives in the gutter. Go to her house with a flip phone and a switchblade, but no rubbers. I'm from Prince George's County, hoop capital of the country. I should've balled when I was younger. I'd have way more money. Rush Hour ain't a movie. Our rush hours be tragic. If they change the Redskins' name, call it the Washington Traffic. I'm from DMV, Joe, where everybody is a Mo. Everybody is a Mo. Everybody is a Mo. Dashiki hoodie flow. Helly Hansen and some foams. Broke Bama nice clothes. Back for change in front of stoves. U Street beat a mauve. Thank God Uber drove. Shawty need her hair done. Her weave expired, it's a wove. I'm from DMV, Joe, where everybody is a Mo. Everybody is a Mo. Everybody is a Mo. On mothers.
You don't want no smoke, 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 smoke.
think your boo wants some smoke. I get it for the low. Everywhere that I go, they say yeah, there she go. I think your boo wants some smoke. During your speech, they hit better when it's free. They always bless and pinky. Nobody better than we. And you don't want no smoke with the smoke. You don't want no smoke. Gonna make you choke. Puff the boat in this stroke. I get it for the low. I don't smoke with everybody. I can feel your energy. You brought Bush to the party. We smoke strong mugs out of sheets. This the hate body that party show on the beach. That cat and mouse slur your speech. They hit better when it's free. They always bless and pinky. Nobody better than we. You don't want no smoke, 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 smoke. You don't want no smoke, 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 smoke. You don't want no. I just wanna smoke. You don't want no. I just wanna smoke. You don't want no smoke, 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 smoke. You don't want no. And every day I'ma hit me a J. Smoke my issues away. Ain't no issues, okay. You don't want no. And every day I'ma hit me a J. Smoke my issues away. Ain't no issues, okay. You don't want that wacky tobacco. Got me all smacked and happy. Make my smile a lot bigger. Make it look at me. And I'm letting them know you don't want I'm a veteran though. Walk 3640. We get it for the low. Peace and packs. But please don't pack your piece. I just need the party pack. Leave it with a stack at least. And dark as the Cali trees. I'm too hot to capiche. But I do not go to sleep. I'm turned to the third degree. Off the slur your speech. That hit better when it's free. They always bless and pinky. Nobody better than me. You don't want no smoke, 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 smoke. You don't want no smoke, 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 smoke. You don't want no. I just wanna smoke. You don't want no. I just wanna smoke. You don't want no smoke, 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 smoke. You don't want no smoke.
The Shops at Iverson is now undergoing a transformation, creating a mixed-use center where the community can come together to eat, shop, relax, and feel connected. The Shops at Iverson is a 600 KSF mixed-use property consisting of retail and office space now available. Located inside the Beltway on Branch Avenue, Maryland, just minutes from downtown D.C. It's an exciting time at the Shops at Iverson. Several beautiful renovation projects are ongoing, transforming the Shops at Iverson into the new safe community hub. DMV, get ready to enjoy the new food court, opening late spring, early summer, featuring new restaurants like Chipotle, Quickway Hibachi, Tropical Smoothie, Wingstop, and free Wi-Fi. The Shops at Iverson, the original home of the world-famous Snickerdoodle cookies, is completing several cosmetic improvements to the mall interior, facade, and parking garage. The Shops at Iverson is the new home of GoWIN Media, comprised of the DMV's premier internet radio stations, GoGo Radio Live and Win DC Radio. For updates and more details, check out shopiverson.com. That's shopiverson.com. Looking for a new look? Check out Hair Academy 2 in the Shops at Iverson, Hillcrest Heights, Maryland. You'll get quality services done by developing stylists and barbers. Senior discounts offered weekly and free barbershop services available when you present a flyer. Chemical treatments are also available. Call 301-899-9100 for hours of operation. Hair Academy 2 in the Shops at Iverson, 3705 Branch Avenue, Suite 1010, lower level, Hillcrest Heights. A new look is waiting for you at Hair Academy 2.
What's up, family? This is Reverend Tony Lee, the pastor of Community of Hope AME Church, lower level of the Iverson Mall, and I want to welcome you and tell you to come and join me, Community of Hope, each and every Sunday morning, 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 noon. That's right, 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 noon, lower level of the Iverson Mall. And we say it every Sunday that we're the Community of Hope, where everybody has a chance, and we don't care who you are, what you've done, who you did it with. Don't care if you did it last night, woke up doing it this morning, but when you get to church, you're in the right place at the right time to become all that God has called you to become. Don't you worry about getting out your best suit. You come as you are, because God loves you just as you are. That's Community of Hope AME Church, lower level of the Iverson Mall. And did I tell you we got that crank? You need to get some further information or to watch us streaming online, www.hiphopenation.com, www.hiphopenation.com. This your man, Reverend Tony Lees and them. All right, I'll holler, and I'll see you there.
Short on money? Is your computer acting up? Call my main man, Tony Ray. For $50, PC repairs include troubleshoot one computer using all the proper tools. Remove all viruses, spyware, malware, and rootkits on the computer. Repair any operating system issues, including boot issues, blue screens, etc. Apply system tweaks and modifications. Test operating system for proper functionality. Provide you with an estimate cost for hardware repairs or upgrades needed to provide a complete working PC. Call today, Tony Ray, 202-681-0326. Mobile services also available. He will come pick up your computer and drop it off. Most jobs are done within 24 to 48 hours. One more time, call Tony Ray, 202-681-0326.
Welcome back to the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, Windy C Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media. Coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. And as you can tell, we have a very zealous guest we have in today. And she has a lot to talk about. A very, very big event coming down to us. And what's amazing about it is she's using homegrown talent right here in the D.C. metropolitan area. And I'm talking about Miss Margaret P. Bean is in the house. Hello, Margaret. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, Nico. How are you? I'm grateful to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no, it's our blessing. It's our blessing. So I really wanted to commend you. You've really put in a lot of work over the last, it's been about, how long since? Well, I mean, I've seen you since, but since your first interview with GoWin Media was about 2 years ago?
About 2 years ago, yes.
Yes. And when we had DJ Dirty Rico, we was downstairs at that time.
Yes.
And we was talking about your new book that you had came out with. Was that your first book at the time?
No, my first book was in 2004. That was my second book. And then 74 days later, I wrote another book. So I had two books back to back.
Wow, you was wound up, weren't you? You had a lot wound up in you.
I guess so. I didn't know I had it in me. So my publisher was like, oh, when are you ready for your next book? And when I gave it to him, I said I need it in 3 weeks, and so he was able to get it to me in 3 weeks. So I had both my books at the same time. But yeah, I had a lot of stuff in me that needed to come out.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about some of that stuff that needs to come out. So you are originally from New York.
Yes, I'm a native New Yorker, Hempstead, Long Island.
Hempstead. Oh, so that's part of Long Island. Strong Island, like my man Chuck D likes to say. That's what I was kind of messing with you a little bit earlier. You said what the P stands for. I said Public Enemy.
Oh yeah, their studio was right on the corner from my house. And
is that right?
Yes. One of my dear friends played for them and with them, so grew up with Public
Who is
Enemy.
that?
His name is Fats, and he was a drummer for them.
Oh,
and he was a roadie for them, and he did a whole lot of things with them.
Wow.
We lived literally on the corner from the studio and see him every day.
You know, that's my all-time favorite group outside of Go-Go.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, whether it be R&B or whatever the case may be, because they were what I say a life-changing group for me.
Yes.
You know, and so how well? I mean, since we're on that line real quick, how well did you know Chuck D?
I didn't have dinner with him, but we just grew up in the same neighborhood, and so he was just like a very instrumental part of our community at that time because they were young and upcoming with Public Enemy. But you know, I knew him pretty good.
Well, I mean, that's why I wanted to ask.
I don't know him good enough to have him in my play right now. How about that?
No. I wanted to ask, as far as like, because reading, you know, what you do and whatnot. With what he has inspired millions with his music, and attitude that he's put in his music, was he any type of influence in far as how you went about your business?
I think that they were very young in the business. He was very political back then, and he was very strong about his message. So what I would have to adapt from that is that I'm strong about my message that I'm presenting to people in excellence and with determination. I think they were very determined to be different. They brought a different message back then, and they still carry the same message today. So they were very passionate about what they did and what they still do today. So I would say that, yes, the passion that I have about my project is the same intensity that they have about their projects.
I don't know about that message being different, but I definitely think they came about it with a different approach.
Yeah, they did. I would say it was different for, we're talking about the early 80s.
No, the late 80s.
Well,
yeah, the mid to late 80s. I remember when the first album came out, I think that was 86, Bum Rush the Show.
okay.
And I was a huge fan.
Right.
Huge
Well,
fan,
see, you say
yeah.
late 80s, I say early 80s, because there was a lot of footwork that they did
Oh, I'm
at the
sure.
local parks before they even became public enemy, as
Yeah, I'm
you all
sure.
know today. So
Right.
the support of going out and seeing them take their message to our local community was very powerful in the early 80s. And by the time the mid 80s and the end of the 80s, they were out publicly, internationally, and everything. So just remembering the kids from the neighborhood out doing their thing early on. And then they're a little bit older than me, too. So, you know, but the passion that they have about their message, I'm very passionate about my message.
And that's what I kind of want to intertwine. It was a good segue because putting out the work, the laying out the footwork prior to your message being received the way you foresee it to be seen. It's kind of like what I see what you're doing with your books that's leading up to this play.
Right, right.
So how was that? I mean, because I know a lot of people that say, you know, I want to be a writer, or I could write, I'm going to tell my life story. I hear it all the time. You know, I got a story to be told. It's not as easy as putting those words out in the air. How was it for you? Because, I mean, you just said you put out 2 books in less than a month. How difficult is it? Because you said earlier that, you know, you didn't know you had it in you. Well, let me back it up to that point right there. What was it that inspired you to say, you know what, I do have it in me?
I used to write journals all the time. My first book consisted of
personal journals.
My first book consisted of me riding on the train. I worked downtown D.C. and I would just write, and it would come to me, whatever was in my spirit, I would just write it. So that book was a journal for women, and so I could relate to women very well. I want to encourage them, inspire them, the things that they go through, they're not alone. So that was the genesis of the first book. The second book, over the course of time, I have wrote out a lot of things, and it sat on the shelf. And I went to a conference, and at the conference, April Oliver is an awesome author. She inspired me to pull that book off the shelf, dust it off, and upgrade it, and I did just that. And the second book was showing a different side of me, because the second book was about raising your standard in the walk with the Lord. And so, of course, that it just is self-explanatory that we have to raise our standard in our walk with our relationship with God. And then the second book, I had got divorced in 2012, and I had realized some things about me that I did save some of me for me, because I'm a mom, I'm a grandmother, sister, friend, all of those things, and there was still some left for me. So in finding out who I am, what I like, and all of that, Madison St. Clair arrived, and she wrote a book, and she's not a pseudonym, she's the her in me. And so that book is short stories, poems, and silent moments, and so it shows the diversity in my writing.
Is that your pen name?
Madison St. Clair? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe there's a difference between pen name and alter egos.
Well, I wouldn't say it's an alter ego. It's just her. She's bad. I'm telling you, she's bad. I think I talked about her at the last one, but she's bad. You know, she just shows a diverse side of me, where it comes down to my books and my writing. She writes the poems. She writes the heart of love and essence of relationships. And in my book, I deal with love and relationships, and I deal with some healthcare awareness. My mom, the silent moments in our lives, I wrote some of those. My mom had breast cancer. A sister-in-law had HIV, so I wrote about those things from my experiences. One of my friends got hooked on crack, so one of those experiences are in there, and it just shows the diversity in my writing.
Okay, well, with that being said, there is a lot, or is there, let me ask you this, is there a lot of you, well, obviously it is, there's a lot of you in your writing, but fictional fictional wise, what do you take from outside elements and kind of expand on that?
A disclaimer that anything that's written in here is not about you.
There you go.
When you talk to an author and a writer, everything becomes game for writing. And it may be a situation, like my girlfriend told me, she said, oh, one of our friends came to her house and they didn't have any shoes on. And so that became an inspiration for me. And you expound around it. You use that one little piece and you expound around it. And you allow it to develop and become a story. And so it may be just that one little piece that I've gleaned from the conversation and included it and allowed it to be developed to be a short story or a poem or however my hand feels like writing at the time about that. But it's something about it that hits me and sparks me, and it just leads me to write.
There it is. So let's talk about this play that you have coming up. The Game Changer. This is your first play.
Yes.
Have you aspired to write, be a playwright prior to this?
No, not at all.
So what made this be the play?
Well, I had a radio interview with a young lady 1 year after my books, and she said, "What are you doing now?" So I said, I'm working on a play. And I really wasn't working on a play. I had an idea in my mind, and I had did a skit before. And I took the skit and built around the skit, and it was about relationships. And I just built around it, and it became a play. And so I wrote it all out in one day. I had my girlfriends come over. They read through it with me, and they were like, this is great. You know, how about critiquing this a little bit, changing that a little bit? I was like, okay, cool. I'm open to all of that. And the next thing you know, I was like, okay, let's have auditions. And it just took off from there. I really had no idea that it was going to take off that way. I had no idea how big and major the project was going to become. I figured I would just do it maybe once or twice, and then I committed to doing it like 6 times. And so far we've done, this will be the 4th time. So I'm thinking I'm going to do it 2 more times. I have an encore show. The mayor of my town, Hempstead, he was invited to the show and he missed the show, so he wants me to come back. So I need to go back to New York to do an encore show, and then I need to go to Atlanta. I just feel like my last show needs to be in Atlanta, the heart of Atlanta, and we'll see how it goes from there. I already know in 2019 I want to actually write the Game Changer book, so that's what I'm going to start working on, is the book. And usually people write the book first and then they come out with the play, but I'm kind of backwards. So I'll have a book in 2019 about the Game Changer. But I'm actually working with my stage manager now on my next project. And so I'm looking forward to that. And that's going to be a stage play as well.
Well, that's a good segue, because I was just about to ask you, how different is it from writing a book to writing a screenplay? Because you see a lot of movies that are being adapted from books into screenplays, and you just said you just did the opposite.
Right.
So explain those differences there.
Well, you have to develop your characters and you have to give them a life, and then in developing each one and describing them in a book, you don't have to describe so much in a play. You just bring the characters out of the book into the play. Some characters come and some don't, and then everything that's in the book that's detailed is not going to actually be in a play, because you have to get yourself into a time frame of 2 hours at the most, because you don't want to keep people sitting longer than 2 hours. So you kind of critique a lot of different things. When you have auditions, you have people who come to be the actor for that role. They audition for that role, and you put them in there, and then you do character development. I have an idea of, you know, one of my characters is Chance Johnson. He's the Game Changer. I know that about him. I know that he's different. I know that he's going to do different things in relationships. But now that the actor has come and we did the character development, he gives him a life of his own. You know, he has a father, he has a mother, and that helps them glean when they actually get on stage and give that character authenticity of that role that they're actually playing. And they literally become that person. We kind of rehearsal, you know, we don't call the actors by their outside name, we call them by the names that they have on stage. And so that character now becomes real, and it becomes a part of who they are for the production. So it's different when you pull them out of a book, but for me, I just pulled them out of my imagination and my thought process. So now to put them in a book, to confine them to a book is going to be okay, but we'll see how it works out.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get into the play a little bit when we come back.
We're gonna take a break.
Yeah, we're gonna go into some music a little bit.
Okay.
And if you have any questions, make sure you call in for Miss Margaret P. Bean.
Yes, call in, guys.
Yes. And so the call-in number is 240-389-3389. Let me double check that because I always, for whatever reason,
put the number out.
Yeah, and I throw it out there and I'll be forgetting. No, I'm sorry. 240-389-3397.
Okay, y'all call in.
And Miss Lady, you're right. We got to get that board up in here, all right? So I do agree with you. I can't stand agreeing with you, but I do agree with you. All right. So keep it locked right here on GoGo Radio Live, Windy C Radio, all wrapped up at GoWin.media, coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. We have the game changer herself, Miss Margaret P. Bean.
Time to step up the game. Time to step up the game a little bit, y'all. Say y'all, here we go. Y'all ready to go, ladies? Huh? The man rappers calling on you, ladies. Hey, Jasmine, come on. Hey, Stephanie, come on. What's up, Nasty baby? My down south bunnies. Hey, Ebony. 58 man in the place to be. My man Coy from TCB. My Forest Green crew. Lord, they came to party for a few. All right, Big Papa, you got it, Holmes. We don't even talk anymore. We don't even know what we are. Don't even say that I love you no more. Said how you feel is no longer alive. Let's party, man. The biggest mistake of our life. Don't do it, baby. Oh, Miss Nancy, she came to party with us now. Don't do it, baby. Sweet Capri, all night honey's in here. Don't do it, baby. Nothing but creations in here, y'all. Don't do it, baby. Nothing but creations in here, y'all. Come on, Big Papa. Why? We don't even know what we are. You about. I'm trying to fight this shit. Don't even say that I love you no more. 'Cause then I can feel it's no longer alive. Some people would think out and some just don't know how. Let's go, ladies. Hey, Tara. Let's go, Jazz. Let's go, Stephanie. Hey, Donna. Don't do it, baby. Oh, my ladies in the back. They chilling at the bar, y'all. Don't do it, baby. There's some freaky shit going on back there at the bar, y'all. Don't do it, baby. We got the $9 margaritas, tip one. Don't do it, baby. Let's get right to it, Nudie. But don't, say yeah. Walk it right now. Let's get to this dance floor, ladies. Hey, ladies, but don't, work. Hey, I don't want you to be my wife. I just want hey, Blue, talking now. Rockin' for myself, say. Damn that crank hurt. It's the big one, Elizabeth.
Don't forget to get plenty of them there with that lights you got, son. Also going out for Miss Tracy at the bar. This woman on Uptown party. We're gonna send this one out to my man Big Clipper celebrating his birthday last week. Some of us forgot about it, so yeah, I forgot my own cousin's birthday. You know how it is. Well, things happen. That's a little, it is what it is. Hey, K.O., I guess we gonna take him out in the ocean for that one, right?
Take a ride in the ocean. Yeah. Oh. Special shout out to Nunu. Happy birthday, Nunu. Yeah.
Ready, son?
Yeah. Oh, can we take a ride in the ocean? Yeah. Can we take a ride in the ocean? Oh, baby. Can we? Y'all wanna go for a ride with faces you know tonight? Yeah. Listen. Sometimes it feels like everything is passing me by. Every now and then it feels like my ship has gone and sailed away. So free, but I gotta be strong. I gotta hold on. It won't be too long. Now the tide's coming in. I see the waves flowing out there on the ocean. I know my ship is coming in. Just past the horizon, and right where the sky ain't. It's out there on the ocean. I know my ship is coming in. Don't leave me hanging. I've been waiting here too long for this moment. Hey, listen, hey, I said my ship had finally come, y'all. My ship has finally come, y'all. Happy birthday, no, it's your birthday, baby. Yeah, oh. Listen, and I would travel to the 7th. I would even go wherever the wind blows me. I'll do anything to find my destiny. Hey, it's like a fight with gravity. It's like a fight with gravity, and it's bringing me down. See if this world is really round. Tell me, yeah. It's just enough for you to come around. There's one now the tide's coming in. I see the waves flowing out there on the ocean. I know my ship is coming in. Just past the horizon, and right where the sky ain't. It's out there on the ocean. I know my ship is coming in. So don't leave me hanging. I've been waiting here too long. Oh, hey, Blue, put me in the pocket, child. Come on. Hey. Hey. I said my ship had finally come, y'all.
That's right. The ship has finally come in. Ain't that right, Miss Bean?
Yes, it is. Hey, guys, we're back live.
All right. You're back with the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio. All wrapped up in GoWIN.media, coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. Yes, and we still have here with us Miss Margaret P. Bean. And she is not only an author, but stage right, a playwright. I'm sorry, a producer and director.
Yes.
So you are wearing multiple hats. Ooh, let me turn myself down right here. Multiple hats in this new venture that you're in. I would think that this would be a lot for it to be your first time. For you to take on wearing all three hats at the same time. How is that possible?
Well, when I first started this venture, I sought out for a director, and they were very, very busy with their own stuff.
So you had somebody in mind already?
Right, I did. And so they were real busy with their own stuff. And I said, you know what? I might as well just go ahead and do what I need to do. I am a very take it by the horns and make stuff happen. And so I said, you know what? I wrote it already, and I know what I want to see from a director's perspective. And so I'll just fill in as a director. And it's been major learning curve for me.
I'm sure for anybody.
Yeah, I'm a supervisor during the day, so it's like the comparison between being a director of a stage play, you still want the same end results. You want productivity. You want them to be their best, and so you want them to do things a certain way, and so you get a stage manager to bring the balance of the director in the stage things that need to happen. And so I just do the best that I can, and I try to pull out of my actors the best. I want them to be the best. They don't have like name recognition across international lines as of yet, but they are the best. I'm telling you, the people that I have are the best. They act, they sing, they've been in other productions within the area. I want them to go outside of this area. So we've been to New York, and we're looking to go other places. So I just want their talents to be exposed. I invest in them. So I am the producer. The financial piece of it it's also on me as well, because I don't have investors yet. And I really haven't had time to go out and deal with sponsorship and just those types of things, because I had a staff when I started, and 2 of my people had surgery. They were doing their own thing. So it was a lot of things going on with my staff, and so I'm a staff of 1 at the moment, so It still has to get done. So I need to do what I need to do, and I have a checklist. And so with this being the 4th show, it's not the same intensity of all the things I needed for the first show. So we have props, and we have the cast, and there are a few things that I made upgrades to for cast wardrobe and things of that nature. So we don't have the same initial stuff that we needed in the beginning for the 4th show. So we just have like the venue and music and things of that nature. So the needs change within the production. So I just have to do what I have to do. Somebody's calling in. Oh, somebody's calling in. Hey, Marsha. Hey, Shanice.
All right. We live now.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling into the GoWIN Radio Show. Caller, who is this?
Hi, this is Marissa. I'm part of the Game Changer cast with Margaret.
All right. Appreciate you calling in. Did you have a question?
Yes.
Or
I
comment?
just wanted to be there for her, tell her to do her thing, and we're going to do the Game Changer and all of that good stuff.
Okay. Well, who do you play in the play?
I am actually a version of Brandy, and I am a nail technician as well.
Please clarify that. Did you say a version or a virgin?
No. Version. V-E-R-S-I-O-N.
Okay. Well, you don't have to spell it. I just want, we listening over here. I know I can be misconstrued sometimes.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yes, it did sound a little funny. No, I'm the version.
Okay.
Yes,
I just
that's
want to
one
make
of the
sure.
parts I play.
I mean, hey, the play could be very interesting.
Well, it is. It's very interesting.
Okay, well, since you're here on the line, tell us, give us a little insight about your vision of where to play, how it came about for you.
I could be on the phone forever.
Well,
it
please.
Came about. It's a very bad connection. I'm hearing myself echo horribly.
You need.
Hello?
Are you listening to us on another device?
Just my phone. Let me.
Turn it down.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can always hear. We heard you fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Oh, maybe let me try back. I can't. It's a horrible echo.
You want to call back?
Yeah, let me try and call right back.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And what was that young lady's name again?
Her name is Marissa Jackson. Marissa is a native New Yorker as well.
Okay.
And she filled in on a Saturday night for one of the other ladies who could not be in the Saturday show from the very first show. And she's been with me ever since. And she started with a small part, and now she's worked her way up to a lead part. And the Brandy's version of love that she's talking about, I show in the first scene the relationship, how it got started, and I have these emotions come out, and she's one of the emotions. So when she says she's Brandy's version of love, she's Brandy's emotion.
Okay. Thank you for calling the GoWIN Radio Show. Is this Marissa?
Yes, it's me. Is this better? Oh, this is much better.
Okay. You must be okay. So this is a different number, right? You calling from a different
Yes,
phone?
this is actually my cell. I was calling from a job phone, so maybe that's what it was.
Okay. All right. So we was asking you, how did you come about? Well, actually, Margaret was telling us a little bit, but tell us how did you come about? Being on the Game Changer.
How did I come about being on Game Changer? It actually, well, to start, I was actually in it helping Margaret out with a few things, and at the time, and I was auditioned for a part. Because someone, couldn't fill in at the time. I auditioned for it, and actually I was picked to do the part. So it all came together for me just from the start of helping her with it and, little things here and there. And that's how I became a part of it, and I love it. I think
Are you an aspiring a thespian yourself?
I guess.
She's going to be an actor before it's all over and done with. Trust and believe.
It's a lot of this is new to me, and it's a different aspect. I'm more in the catering field, so coming into this brought another part of me out.
Well, that's what I'm asking. I mean, what made you want to be a thespian?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
She has a passion for it.
Okay.
She has a passion for it, and her willingness to help. So that was one of her tasks, to help that Saturday night and be an actor. So whatever I need her to do, that's what she's going to do for me, and I appreciate that very much. So I needed her to be an actor.
So she's like a Swiss Army switchblade, huh?
Yes. She steps in and makes things happen. But she's been awesome and amazing, and I talked to her mom briefly last night, and I told her that she's magnificent and excellent at what she's doing. She worked her way up from a small part to 2 major parts in the play, and she's very passionate about what she does, and so I can see her going on to do greater things in the acting field.
Well, we thank you for calling in, Marissa.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Marissa.
We look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Okay, great.
You have a great one. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. So you able to get some homegrown talent, homegrown talent.
Yes.
So with that being said, how long you been here in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area?
My daughter just turned 28. I moved here when she was 1, so I've been here 27 years.
Okay. So I deal with a lot of New Yorkers on the business level.
Yes.
So give us your version. How different is it personality-wise from people being here in Washington, D.C. compared to the New Yorker, as they say, the New York state of mind?
To New York. You got to get the York right now.
New York.
New Yorkers are very bold and to the point. People that I've met here, not as bold, not as outspoken as New Yorkers are. Probably the difference in being go-getters. I've seen go-getters here. Like, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to make it happen. Whatever my dream is, my vision is. New Yorkers have a go-getter about them, but I think I have been away for so long that I've seen more people here that have a passion behind what it is that they're trying to do and convey in any area of their lives that they're doing. So I think if I lived back home, I might have seen more passion or whatever in people fulfilling their dreams, but I haven't lived back home in years. And when I did go back home, it was to do the play and to honor some people in the community and what they were doing, which was mentoring kids. And so I honored them, and I allowed the kids to come on a complimentary basis to the production because I wanted to expose the kids to the arts. And so it was more of a give back show than to actually make any profits. I haven't made any real profits in this, but it's all good. It's all good though, because
I'm sure it's a real investment though.
It's an investment, but I'm more about quality than quantity. So I want to present a quality product. I do want the masses to see it. I do want to have sold out shows. That's just realistic. However, whoever is designated to be there to see the message, they will be. You know, I'm not going to stress out about it. I can't stress out about those types of things.
Okay. Well, you have gratefully have taken some of the DC metropolitan area's local talent and brought them together for this play. And it's a blessing to see in the last couple years, I say about three to 4 years, that DC's become more of a different destination as far as where you could get a lot more arts.
Right.
And so it's great to see that our talent it's always been here, but it's being nurtured.
Yes,
now.
yes,
and
definitely.
so how is it that you came across these various different talents in the metropolitan area? Because like for me, it's easy because I'm homegrown.
Right, you're homegrown. You know,
and
everybody.
you're coming from New York. How did you
pull the people together?
Yes.
I did auditions, and there is a.
So did you put an ad in the paper?
Yep,
or?
I did backstage.com and castingcalls.com, and they're free. And you post your announcements, and I yielded probably about 40 people. I yielded people from California, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Really?
A lady she started out on a Wednesday to make her way to the Saturday rehearsals, and the rest were DMV. And so with that, we had the auditions, and we kind of weaned out. I think I only turned away 3 people. I just did not want to turn anyone away. I had a humongous cast in the beginning, and by the time we got to the stage, I got it down to 20 people, which was still too many people, but I just didn't want to turn people away. So the opportunity when I asked people to do a monologue just to see where they pull their passion from, and they were like, oh, I'm scared, I'm this, that, and the other. It was a pass or a fail, yes or no, because I want to develop people in what it is that they're passionate about. So I didn't want to turn anybody away. The 3 people that I turned away, they just weren't really passionate and hungry for what it is that they said they wanted to present. So I look for positive attitude. I look for people who are humble, who are teachable, and willing to learn new things. So we have cut the cast down. I have 14 people now. It's easier to travel with 13 or 14 people. We all can get on a van, and the hotel room still cost me under $1,000. So when we traveled to New York, it was amazing cut down. And so for Marissa, as she mentioned, she's 2 roles within the production, and so it works out where you can give them more than 1 role that they can actually do.
Okay. So let's get a little bit more in depth about what actually does the play in detail. When you put together this play, what was the substance behind it?
Relationships, just the reality of how relationships are going at this time.
Because when you say relationships, the world has changed from when you used to say that about not even 10 years ago. I was going to say 20. Because I'm in my 50s. So, I just know, just media itself, watching TV, things have changed so greatly to where how you can portray it now compared to 10, 15 years ago. So when you say relationships, Be a little bit more detailed.
Okay, so what I'm showing in the play is dealing with online dating, the games that people are playing. I'm also showing two couples who have been hurt, and they come together, and just showing that two hurt people can come together and heal. And then I'm actually showing the game. He wants to get married, and so I'm showing him.
The game?
Yep, the game.
Okay.
The game is a character.
I'm not gonna let you slide with that one right there.
The game is a character, and his name is Drew Do You Right. And so
Drew Do You Right.
Drew Do You Right, baby.
So that sounds like a game name.
That sounds like a game name right there to me. And so, he is, dealing with a young lady who is sweet. She's not a side chick. Everybody not a side chick. Mm-hmm. And, he decides that he's tired of that relationship and he wants to move on. So we deal with that and him moving on. So
what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. But,
Okay.
he's been with her for a while. And now you're deciding that you want something new, and you might even want to get married. So, you kind of kicking
say might want to get married?
Might want to get married.
Okay,
but he don't want to marry. He might not want to marry the one that he with. So
he might want to get married.
He might want to get married to somebody, meet somebody new and marry them. So you just have to come and find out what happens with him. But so I have the game, and then I have the game changer. The game changer is a guy who was hurt and he's still looking for love. So, we have to find out if he finds the love that he's looking for, because love is worth the wait. And we deal with some healthcare awareness issues, because in the 21st century, people are still having unprotected sex. So we definitely deal with that. We deal with some domestic violence. So I have some real life issues that go on in the production. Some parts of it's tragedy, but then there's a lot of humor. But this is our reality that we face in the dating games. So for me in the dating games, because I was dating at one point, I didn't realize that dating meant you can date more than one person. I thought when you were dating, like you said, from 20 years ago, when you were dating somebody, that was exclusive. Me and Nico dating, I'm not dating Sam, Harry, and Joe. It's me and Nico. But in the 21st century, I could date Nico, Sam, Harry, and Joe because I'm not committed to nobody, and still say that I'm single. So there's a difference now. You're single and you're dating, and then you're single and you're exclusive, and you're single and you're committed. So all of these new terminologies in the 21st century, you're like, okay, so what am I after all? And then married folks, they online still looking for stuff. You're thinking like, oh, they got married, so why are they still playing games? So we just want to look at all of those things on stage and enlighten people to the games that people are playing that are really messing people up emotionally. We have domestic violence issues, and we think it's all about hitting people. No, there's emotional abuse and verbal abuse as well. So we kind of tap into those things, and so it's going to be good. It's really going to be good. It's been rough for some of the characters and the cast members, because some of the things that happen on stage are mimicking their lives. Or, when I talk to people about it, they're like, okay, that's real. That's not something that's fictitious. That's the one thing that I wanted to have, was an authentic show that was relatable and that was real. I don't want to do a remake of somebody else's story. I want to keep original works, original writings that deal with real life situations that will make you walk away and think like, oh, the one real relationship that I need to get right, which I say all the time, is we get this relationship here right, then me and you can get our relationship right, and then we could take it here. And so
so when you do that, for those who may not be watching you, you're talking about relationship with God first.
Right. Okay. And whoever your God may be, because we all have different religions and different beliefs, and so no disrespect to any religion or belief, that you get this relationship here right with God, and then me and you get it right, because we can say things that are offensive and turn people off, but forgiveness reigns, and so me and you get this right, and we really live out the forgiveness piece, then we can take it here, meaning that we can take what we've experienced and really share it with somebody else. That guess what, when we had this issue, we sat down, we talked about it, we communicated about it. Communication has you and I in it, so let's sit down and talk about it. We're never too busy, because busy has us in it, so sit down, talk about it, and make it real.
Now I like what you just dropped. It's the first time I heard it. You said communication has
you and I in it.
You and I in it. In more ways than one.
More ways than one.
That's beautiful right there. So
and busy, the same thing. B-U-S-Y. Us is in the middle of busy. So slow down.
That's right.
For the us in the middle of busy.
There it is. There it is.
Yep.
So when we come back, we're gonna go to one more break before we close out, and we tell everybody where, when, and how they can see the play.
Okay.
All right. So when we come back, we are right here with the game changer herself, Miss Margaret P. Bean. You're tuned into the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, WinDC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media, coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. Keep it locked right here.
Candy girl, I'm the one to say.
When I'm with you, you make me feel so good. It's the way you are and the way you talk. You make me feel so good. You make me forget my thoughts. Yeah, don't you really wanna? Don't you really care? 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 Yeah! Happy birthday, Rose Vito. Big Brian, y'all. Good goddamn
Don't you really want it? Don't you really mean? Yes, indeed. I'm sitting here with the candy girl herself, Miss Game Changer, Miss Margaret P. Bean, on the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, Windy C Radio, all wrapped up in GoWIN.media. We are live from the shops at Iverson. And we have a big event coming up. If you're just now tuning in, shame on you. But I hope New York is tuned in, all over the world, because this is the worldwide net. But since you are from New York, and you were able to take your play there, as you just described, and go home, I know that must have been a very special feeling for you.
That was amazing to be able to go back home, to make my family and friends really proud of me, to show them that I left home and I'm coming back positive. I didn't just leave home and do nothing. I came and wrote books and made a productive, successful life for myself. And so it was amazing. The turnout was amazing of family and friends that I had gone to high school with. And then the mayor himself, had me written up for being one of Hempstead's best. And so for me to be considered one of Hempstead's best was not a part of my plan. My plan was to just go back and give back to the community, to expose the youth to performing arts, because I think if we keep our kids active in their talents and their gifts, that they wouldn't be shooting and killing each other. That's just my philosophy, that they would be able to redirect that anger that they have in a more positive way. So it was about giving back to the mentors who still live there, and they were giving their time and their efforts, and then to expose the kids to performing arts. But it was just amazing feeling to be able to go home and have family and friends like, you wrote this, and my uncle is the last of the old heads in my family, and he came and he was like, you wrote this? I can't believe it. And just to see the smile on his face just really, really enlightened my heart that it's still worth it. There are days when I want to give up, because it's a big task. It's a big project.
Oh, yeah.
And it's bigger than what I thought it was ever going to be. And each show keeps growing. And so I'm just grateful to God for empowering me to do it.
And holding down a JOB.
Oh, yeah, I got to hold down my JOB.
I mean,
my JOB pays for all of the other activities that go along with the play.
But, I mean, that's a lot. I mean, I'm just amazed that, I do this 24/7.
Okay.
So this is, I have a ideal what it's like to be committed fully all the time. I mean, I don't have a fallback. I have to make this work not only for me, but in order for everybody else's dreams to come to fruition here. So I understand where you're coming from completely. So it's enlightening and enriching that you're doing what you're doing, because this is what especially what Windy C is all about, is a platform for entrepreneurs and independent artists, and you are at the epitome of what it's about to be an entrepreneur.
Oh, thank you.
So that's our mantra.
Okay.
Yeah, so when we have the opportunity to bring people of your ilk in, then we want to definitely give you all the exposure as possible.
Oh, thank you for the exposure and the support. You've been right there from my second book and had me on the show back then, and just been supportive over the last 2 years. So I appreciate your support. I appreciate the phone call to even be here today. Just like you, I want to encourage the actors who are in this field that, you know, it's a lot of you out there, but do your thing. Don't be sidetracked by thinking you need to be in competition with somebody else. Just do your thing, because that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing my thing. There are plenty other directors out here who are bringing presentations to the stage, and they're doing an excellent job. But I'm staying in my lane, doing what I need to do to bring my production to the stage, and so can't worry about what nobody else doing. Just got to keep doing what I'm doing. So I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
Okay, well, we enjoy it as well, and the way to enjoy your work that you have coming up this Sunday, tell everybody where, when, how they can get tickets.
Okay, where? We're going to be at the Arc in D.C. It's 1901 Mississippi Avenue Southeast, Washington, D.C. You can get tickets online from the Arc. The Arc actually is the venue for online tickets, and the cast members actually have tickets as well. I want to say all the tickets that they have out are either promised or committed to, so I'm going to refer you to the online www.thearc.com, I want to say it is, and they actually have a link where it says buy tickets for the Game Changer stage play. The tickets are $30 for adults. The recommended youth age is 13 to 19. Those tickets are $15. It's not recommended for anybody younger than that or infants, because we're doing a live recording that day, and so it would be appreciated if babies could stay at home, because we want to have a good copy so that you can buy the DVD and say that I was in that audience show that day.
And that's exactly what I was about to lead into. So by this being a live recording, this is going to be available later on.
Yes.
How far out are we looking at? Are we looking at in the summer or the fall, or depending on the time it takes for everything to be edited and packaged and whatnot?
Well, I hired a professional videographer, and we had a conversation, and I told him what I wanted to do with my product. So the turnaround time is going to be amazing. So we're going to do pre-orders the day of the show. So we're going to try to guarantee you that you would have your product in maybe like 3 weeks at the most.
Wow, that's soon.
We want to turn it around fairly quickly, and I want a good
so
product.
That's with the packaging and everything?
I'm going for the gusto. I just believe God for all things. I got 2 books out in 74 days, and I got publishing in 3 weeks in the product. I just believe God that we're going to have an outstanding product. And I hired a professional, not my cousin JoJo going to be doing no video. This is a professional video company, and we already had this discussion in the beginning of the product that I want to have. So I'm looking forward to a really great product. I've seen some of their work prior to entering into an agreement with them, and they've done an outstanding job. So I'm looking for a good quality production tape that I would have in the future for people to buy, but we want to do pre-orders that night, and hopefully we can get it turned around in 3 weeks.
That's what's up. No longer than a month, and I'm gonna tell you that's very commendable, because it's very hard for people. I mean, people ask all the time for material like that, and usually it's almost half a year before they even hear something, and sometimes even longer. So if for you to pull that off, that's a great asset, because now you can also recoup some of that investment you put out there as well.
Yeah. I'm looking to recoup some of the investment, but I have a good group of people, and I'm investing in them, the financial piece, but I'm also investing in them, period. Like, I want you to be like the best actors that you can be, and they're actors, because we don't say actors and actresses, because if you're an actor, you can, like Whoopi Goldberg said, you can do any part that they give to you. So if male or female, they give you the part, you can do it, bring it home. So we just have actors.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I really, really wish I have programming here. So if you're not tuned into the station, please make sure you make it down to the Arc this Sunday. Doors open at 4.
Doors open up at 4:30. Show starts at 5:30 prompt. If you know me from the previous shows, we started on time, and I'm a stickler for time, because time is money. I don't want no back invoice.
And I got you. And trust me, I'm like that around here as well. So we greatly appreciate you coming through today.
Thank you for having me.
And for those of you have any other questions, hit you up how?
You can reach me at 240-271-4467. That's my business line. You can reach me by email, M as in Mary, P as in Paul, SURE 1@gmail.com. And then I'm on all the social medias, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So inbox me. Auditions will be coming up, so stay tuned for that.
What is the name on the? I know, but for the listeners, what is the name they can reach you under on social media?
Under social media, everything is Miss Margaret P. Bean.
Okay, because I noticed on the Instagram was Margaret_P_Bean.
Okay, then that's the way it is. Right. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to brag. Just Google me, and it'll all come up. Yeah, Margaret P. Bean.
Google me, baby.
Google me, baby. Yes, it'll all come up. Previous shows, books, anything dealing with what I've done in the past comes up on Google. So I'm grateful for Google and all the social media that allows us the opportunity and the platform to bring our message. I'm excited.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. Miss Game Changer herself. And I want y'all to make sure y'all support. She may not be from D.C., but she's from D.C.
I've been here 27 years. I'm
that's
D.C.
That's why I said that. There it is. And when you get an opportunity, please say hello to Chuck D for me.
Yes, I will. I will contact my contact for his contact.
I'm going to tell you something. Real talk. Like, it's two people, even though one is mired in the shroud of controversy right now. It's two people that I always wanted to meet in my life. Chuck D is one.
Okay.
And the other one's Russell Simmons.
Okay. All right. I want to meet Russell too. So if you see him first or I see him first, we're going to make that happen, Nico. But the Chuck D, I'm going to call somebody
Russell
I
out
know.
on the West Coast trying to keep it low right now.
Okay. Well,
he got a lot going on.
Well, that's that. Get this relationship right, then you can get everything
else.
But
that's him. That's what he used to preach.
Right.
Is the oneness and as well as with the whole thing, what he's doing with the yoga and all of that. So that's him. Speaking that, but he got a lot of skeletons in the closet that seems to be kind of jumping out right now. So whether right or wrong,
we're a work in progress, and we all got some skeletons in our closets. So we dare not sit back and judge anybody. When people are put out in the forefront, like Russell Simmons, we put them in a glass house, and then when something cracks, we want to blame them for where we put them. Yeah. So don't judge. Because you got stuff too. You just haven't been exposed because you ain't on the same level.
Well, I personally, it's not that I don't have an issue with what's he's been accused of, but I personally, say, look, I know how to separate the two.
Yes.
And I always look at him I don't know him personally. I'm looking at his business acumen.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Awesome
and that's what I always looked at. It's like, look, I would love to sit down and just have a one-on-one with somebody of that ilk,
to just glean from them and mentor. The personal piece is just that personal, but the business acumen, like you said, is amazing to have in our own knowledge base and where he's come from. Just regular kid on the block like you and I, and made himself he's probably a trillionaire, but we don't never know. But
he's comfortable. Put it like that.
Yes, very comfortable. Kids are straight for the rest of their lives. So
and their kids.
Yes. So we're grateful for the models of success that are before us, regardless of the personal idiosyncrasies that we see from time to time.
And it's great to see, as you're doing yourself, the people of color being successful in fields that we've been kind of not had the doors as wide open as for others, and so for you to walk through those doors and be a beacon of light for others, especially young black girls.
Well, bless God, bless God.
And so for them to say, you know what, if she can do it, I can do it. Just like a lot of our people felt like when President Obama came into office, like that like you said, that glass ceiling has been broken.
Right. We can do anything. I have 4 daughters, and so I pray that I'm an example to them. They're successful in their careers and the things that they endeavor to do. And they used to act and sing and all of those things. So they probably an inspiration to me for where I am right now with the acting piece. Because I do make a cameo appearance in the play. I didn't mention that.
Okay.
My cast felt like, Tyler Perry shows himself, so you can show yourself. But, I'm no Medea. But, Madison may show up. You just have no idea what she's going to do.
There it is. So one last time. Let's get this last plug in before we go.
Game Changer stage play Sunday, April the 29th. Doors open up at 4:30. Get your tickets online. Any information that you may need from me, Margaret P. Bean, Google me. All the social medias, I'm on them. I'm looking forward to greater things from the Game Changer stage play. I am Margaret Bean, the director, and thank you all for tuning in.
Producer and playwright.
That's
right. She's wearing all those hats. All right. All right. Thank you for coming in today, and keep it locked right here on the GoWIN Radio Show. We're gonna give you some more crank, and we have some announcements for events that's coming up for this weekend. All right, keep it locked. You're tuned into the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWIN.media, coming to you live. Oh, I didn't say that right. Coming to you live from the Shops at Iverson.
What do you want from life? Success, happiness, money, fulfillment? Here's your chance to create all that and more with a new career in cosmetology and professional barbering. Hair Academy 2 is an education program designed to teach you all you need to know to succeed in the wide-open beauty industry career field. Hair Academy 2 is located in the Shops at Iverson, 3705 Branch Avenue, Suite 1010, Lower Level, Hillcrest Heights, Maryland. Our school prides itself on honesty, integrity, and service to our students and customers. While you're learning the skills needed to succeed, you'll be serving the community by providing them with quality services, offering senior discounts weekly on our clinic floor, and our barbershop is running free hair specials when presented with flyer. For more information, contact Minta Campbell in the admissions office at 301-899-9100, Monday through Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Create your success story with an exciting career in cosmetology and professional barbering at Hair Academy 2. Classes are filling up fast, so call today, 301-899-9100.
Hey man, it's your main man, DJ Batman, coming to you live from GoGo Radio Live. Right here, each and every Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tune in and turn up for my rush hour party. Let's get the weekend started together. Y'all ready to party? Y'all know how I get down, man. It's the one and only DJ Batman. You know what I'm saying? It's showtime.
This is Crank Therapy. GoGo Radio Live.
Oh yeah. Your boy DJ Chuck Classic, GoGo Radio Live. Letting you know you can catch me in the mix every Saturday, 2 to 4 p.m. It's Crank Therapy. Oh yeah. And I hit you like this.
Crank Therapy. Crank Therapy. Crank Therapy.
2 to 4 p.m. Crank Therapy, Saturdays.
WinDCRadio.com of the Greater Metropolitan Area is not responsible for any incorrect or inaccurate content spoken by its on-air talents. The views and comments of its on-air talents, hosts, and guests are not those of WinDCRadio.com. In no event shall WinDCRadio.com be liable to you or any third party for any direct, indirect, consequential, exemplary, incidental, special, or punitive damages, including lost profit damages arising from your use of their website, even if Peak Broadcasting has been advised of the possibility of such damages. WinDCRadio.com is an equal opportunity employer.
What's good, y'all? This your boy AJ Throwback. Join Coach Taylor, Ransomwell, Gangsta B and me for dope music and hot topics on Breakout Kings Radio every Monday from 6 to 10 p.m. only on WinDCRadio.com. Powered by GoWin.media.
What's up? It's your boy DK of the Good News Gospel GoGo Radio Show. Just tune in each and every Monday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. or Sundays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. playing those gospel go-go hits and interviewing the most influential people of the DMV. All you got to do is log on to www.gogoradio.live or download the app on your Google Store or your Apple Store, GoGo Radio Live. See you there.
Ever do is fight. The
fussing and cussing is kinda like the beef, it's just part of our life. I'm always on the go and out in the streets late at night, but the streets is how I eat and you think it's a double life, so I think I need to leave. You stay here and I'ma do me. I'm on my own cause we've been fighting too long. This house don't feel like a home and this relationship feel like we both need some time alone. 2 weeks since I've been gone and she hits me. I don't even answer because that's giving it too quickly. She all sentimental crying and telling me she miss me. But how can that be when I don't think she even gets me? Made up in my mind that we was history. Until one night I'm out drinking and I got tipsy. So I decided to let drunk thoughts prevail. I picked up my cell and I hear your voice on my voicemail.
Ever since you left me, I've been ill, thinking about the way you make me feel. And I miss having you around cause you're so real. I know you probably hate me and you still don't wanna conversate or even chill. But if you ever start to wonder how I feel, I do love you still.
She made some changes in her life so she can better mine. Splurging with other women, that was the waste of time. You never miss a wonderful woman until she's gone. I miss the pictures and emails when she away from home. I got the word, she moving on, I took it pretty bad. So tell your mom to still enjoy the little bond we had. Reminiscing on moments we could have made forever. I guess you couldn't man the seasons of a stormy weather. With a face full of tears, I cried on plenty nights. Contemplating on calling, but I put up a fight. I scarred your heart on different occasions, I understand. Your feelings are gentle, so I became a gentleman. I'm on my begging knees for real, girl, I need you back. Never mind the chicks ahead, you know you all I got. I'm sipping rain in your goose to cover up my pain. My time to wear the shoes, shit, it ain't a game.
Ever since you left me, I've been ill, thinking about the way you make me feel. And I miss having you around cause you're so real. I know you probably hate me and you still don't wanna conversate or even chill. But if you ever start to wonder how I feel, I do love you still. I still love you. I still love you. I still love you. I still love you.
Now the moral of my speaking is if you got somebody you love, then you should keep them. You better cherish it before somebody sweep them. Off of their feet and they jump in the broom leaping. You can't believe what you're hearing out in the streets. And you know they gossiping, trying to get you to beefing. Before you leave and fight or end up in jail, let cooler thoughts prevail and you won't hear that voice on your voicemail.
Ever since you left me, I've been ill, thinking about the way you make me feel. And I miss having you around cause you're so real. I know you probably hate me and you still don't wanna conversate or even chill. But if you ever start to wonder how I feel, I do love you still. I still love you. I still love you. I still love you. I still love you.
Time is now, stand up and be counted. People of the nation, the bell has sounded. The beat of a drum within all races. Take note and listen to me rap in your faces. This particular planet needs new constructions, new production, stop the path of destruction. Whatever happened to the love and unity? The two together make a nice community.
It's so plain to see, yet so hard to believe. The things we do to one another. And I often pray each and every day, there's got to be a better way.
Oh, won't you take a look around? Can't you see what's going down? We're living in a world of confusion. There's only one solution. We gotta have unity.
Unity.
That's what we need.
That's what we need.
Come together.
Come together.
One man keeps on reaching higher ground. Higher. And I bet you the devil is gonna get you if you don't do the right thing. If you don't do the right thing, baby, yeah.
I ain't preaching or teaching or trying to tell you what to do, but we got to come together. Oh, the whole damn thing is through. Unity,
that's what we need.
Yeah.
It's time for corrections and the time is now. Come together. Come together. Come together.
Sing it for me.
Wise, the lesson you learn. Hey, do the right thing, good things you earn. There's no such thing as not knowing wrong from right. Get real, we know what time it is. Join the fight. Organic, energetic, and athletic. And if it seems to get negative, we won't let it.
I ain't preaching or teaching or trying to tell you what to do, but we got to come together. But the whole damn thing is through.
Let unity.
Let unity.
Let unity.
Like you and me.
Like a family.
Come together. Come together. Come together. Everybody in the family.
Unity.
About unity, baby.
Like unity.
That's what we need.
That's what we need.
Learn to love your brother. Learn to love your sister.
Unity.
Let unity.
Have unity.
Unity.
Come together. That's what we need. Yeah, yeah. We gotta have unity. That's what we need. Come together.
Say it for me, children.
winter cools the mind. Rain from spring will soothe you every time. Summer breeze will make you feel fine. So just ride it out till the lights go out. Don't tell me I know you've been going through it, baby. It shows, but there's a remedy, and here's how it goes. Through life, live life, through strife, live your life. 'Cause far as I know, you're only getting one, so you better know and try to live to your fullest potential. You still have time to grow. Autumn brings natural things. Winter cools the mind. Spring will soothe you every time. Summer breeze will make you feel fine. So just ride it out till the lights go out. I know you're dismayed, but look ahead, 'cause I see brighter days. And all you have to do is find your own way. Through life, live life, and strive, live your life. 'Cause far as I know, we're only getting one, so you better know and try to live to your fullest potential. You still have time to grow, to grow. Used to wish I could fly away to a better place. And start a new chapter and be free. That's gonna play. I can keep myself right here and just be strong and tap into new energy. So just be true to yourself. Play the cards that you've been dealt. Don't try to live a life for no one else. Stay focused, hold on tight. 'Cause broken wings don't fly. So just enjoy the ride. Autumn brings natural things. Winter cools the mind. From spring will soothe you every time. Summer breeze will make you feel fine. You got to ride it out till the lights go out. Autumn brings natural things. Winter cools the mind. Rain from spring will soothe you every time. Summer breeze will make you feel fine. So just ride it out till the lights go out. Hey.
You're tuned into the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, Win DC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media. I want to make a special announcement right here at the shops at Iverson. We're going to be having, it's tomorrow, Friday, April 27th, right here at the shops at Iverson, the Wellness on Wheels Mobile Health Clinic. You may ask, what is that? Well, that is the free health services that's available for all of the community. Free health services. So basically, you can come up to the health truck and get checked out. Here are some of the things that they'll be checking for: diabetes screening, cholesterol screenings, blood pressure screenings, medical reviews, and education to let you know what's going on. So this is a collaboration with Prince George's County Health Department and the Doctors Community Hospital. Wellness on Wheels, or otherwise called as WOW Wow, is a mobile clinic that travels to various locations in the area and provides free health services to help you maintain or improve your health. For further information or to schedule an appointment, call 301-DCH-4U. That's 301-324-4968. One more time, call 301-DCH-4U or 301-324-4968. You can also visit them at dchweb.org/wow, W-O-W. One more time, dchweb.org/wow. That's for additional information or dates. You can catch up with them, all right? Keep it locked right here on GoWin.media. We got some more of this good old crank for you on Throwback Thursday right here on the GoGo Radio Live and WinDC Radio.
in my pocket, hooded down pocket.
Yeah. This a little summertime record from the mix, man. Something to listen to while you're at the cookout, man. Right to it, y'all.
We got a party going on. You better hurry, won't last too long. We got show on the grill, mow on the grill, stomp on the grill, smoke on the grill. Ladies VIP, don't you worry, boo, you're coming with me. I see shorty on the floor, shake that. Come on, we're the mix band and we party for sure. Welcome to the cookout. We at the cookout.
Welcome to the cookout. Yeah, it's feeling like a 368 block party right now.
Kawasaki, Harley Davidson riding, no ceilings, old school driving, doing it after dark. Oh yeah, doing it in rock free pop. Oh yeah, two-step into that Cuban shuffle, cha-cha sliding, block party go-go's, all white linen. These women looking pretty. You are now rocking with the hottest in the city. Welcome to the cookout. Oh yeah, you are welcome. Uptown. We at the cookout. Southside, you are welcome. Welcome to the cookout. Yeah, yeah. You are welcome. We at the cookout.
Stomp said the cookout start about 4:30. Honey sending text messages telling me to hurry. I said, shorty, I'm round the corner, don't worry. Pull up an hour later for me, that's early. Get out the old school and leave the top down. I figure I'm good, my place say killer cow. Party punch in the cooler, all I smell is loud. All the chicks goosing as I'm walking through the crowd. I'm thinking to myself, this is one of them days. Make my way to the side, trying to find a little space. Front line swaying left to right on the stage. All I see is hands, I ain't talking about spades. We got the DMV excited. If you a hater, I don't think you was invited. No, this is how we rock it, so you better look out. Join the mix band, radio ride, killer cow, let the cookout.
Oh yeah, you are welcome. Uptown. Southside, you are welcome. Welcome to the cookout. Hey dance, you are welcome. We at the cookout.
We are GoGo Radio Live. Our music, our culture, powered by GoWIN Media.
Oh, you got it out there, Atlanta.
Yeah, turn it around.
Oh, I see you, Philly. Represent, man. Well, let's cook. Well, let's cook. Yeah. All right. Okay. We here, man.
Shout out to my main man DJ Chuck Classic.
Do what you do, baby.
You're tuned into the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, WinDC Radio, all wrapped up in GoWin.media. Woo! Media. Coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. I'm your host, Nico the Gogoologist, and I have a couple announcements to make for you for this up-and-coming weekend. As you heard earlier, the Game Changer stage play will be this Sunday, 5:30 at the Arc. All right, so make sure you get your tickets. Go to thearc.com. And they will take good care of you. Also, I want to let you know about a couple shows that's coming up. Let me turn this down just a little bit more. So, Seven Band, We Are Seven, will be starting a brand new every Thursday piece at the Hangar Club. The Hangar Club, for those you don't know, has been around forever. It's 6410 Old Branch Avenue, Temple Hills, Maryland. Them, along with Team Aces, will be out there. I guess that's the remake of Smoking Aces. This Thursday and each and every Thursday from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. All right, so slide through there for that. Also, if you on the other side of town, where Team Familiar will be doing their thing as they do each and every Thursday at formerly known as the Zone, now called Nipsey's. Out there in Upper Marlboro, you slide through up there. And of course, you got the Bad Boys of Go-Go, the Big Bad Backyard. They're going to be doing this Thursday at tonight, that is, at Power Nightclub, formerly known as Dino's or the Metro Club or whatever you like to call it, right there off Bladensburg Road. You can slide through there. All right, so those are the three major Thursday night parties. And, of course, I cannot forget about every Thursday, each and every Thursday, what band is up? Martinis. Sorry about that, Kenny. Always got to show y'all love up there, all right? I am clogged up like I don't know what. These allergies got me, like I can barely hear my ear. My nose is clogged up. I'm in here struggling, but you know what? I'm going to make it do what it do, baby. Yeah, so in the meantime, in between time, we're going to close out on a little crank. We appreciate y'all tuning in each and every Tuesday and Thursday right here to the GoWIN Radio Show right here on GoGo Radio Live, WinDC Radio. This Tuesday coming. I said I was going to save this announcement so you will know. So I did close out talking about Backyard at Power Nightclub this Thursday, and of course tomorrow night there at Aqua Nightclub. Well, Tuesday, we have Big G himself. We'll be here in studio, talk about his brand new shoe release, and of course his birthday bash that will be this the following Saturday. All right, at Echo Stage. All right, so Big G will be in here, and Thursday we have Seat Pleasant Day. So we have the mayor of Seat Pleasant will be here, along with other members that are going to be performing at Seat Pleasant Day. So, oh boy. So make sure you tune in each and every Tuesday and Thursday right here from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. because that's how we give it to you. Good, fast, and hard. Yeah, I said it. All right. So we're going to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We're going to play one more crank, and then we're going to go with our closeout. Miss Lady, I hope everything works out all right over there at the where you are at. Nobody needs to know your business unless you want them to know it. So we appreciate all of our listeners. We appreciate Miss Margaret Bean for coming in, Margaret P. Bean for coming in today and talking to us about the Game Changer. And we want each and every one of y'all out there to have a safe, glorious weekend. Because I heard the weather, after tomorrow, I heard the weather is supposed to be great for this weekend. So that's what we're looking forward to. All right. So you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it just like this. Yeah. We'll close out just like this, like how we usually do, all right? I can't sing Miss Lady's part, but we gonna still go all right? Oh! Breaking news. Bill Cosby has been found guilty of drugging and sexually assaulting women at his estate in 2004. I knew they was coming for that man. They trying to kill Bill. You hear me? And they just found him guilty. Breaking news. So, boy. Get to your TVs or whatever your news outlet that you're used to. Breaking news right there. They are trying to kill Bill. You heard it first right here on the GoWIN Radio Show. Go Radio Live, Win DC Radio. All wrapped up in GoWin.media. Coming to you live from the shops at Iverson. Have a great weekend. Peace.
For her, and I ain't seen her all night.
Well, kid, hold it down, fire.
Pick out your afro, put on your high heel shoes, put on your fancy